Hey guys, today I'm filming my next update for my Partners in Cream project pan. This is a collab. My video is going up a couple of days late, and honestly I've just been so tired after work this week that I just couldn't put up the energy to film. I went to bed like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I'm a little late. Hopefully you guys don't mind and will stay tuned for this update. So this was a project created by DaLin and Steph Lyons where we are working on cream products. We're just trying to get more use out of things, and your specific goals can be up to you. Whether you want to use things a certain amount of times like I'm doing, whether you want to hit pan on products or use things up. And we did just decide that we're going to do this next year as well, which I'm super excited about. I'm not sure yet if I want to do it like I'm doing it now or if I want to try to use things up. I do still have a ton of cream products in my collection that I need to use more regardless. So let me know what you think you would like to see from me. Maybe I'll do a mixture of both. We'll see. We still have several months left in the year, but I would hope and love for you guys to join in on this project next year as well. So now on into the products. I had two things for cheeks, the rest were for eyes. The first cheek product is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour in Cafe Au Slay. And it's a little hard to open. There we go. So this is what the product looks like. My goal was to use this 3 times, and I did use it 3 times. I could have used it more, but I was really trying to finish up my summer project pan bronzer. So I did only use it the 3 times, but I did meet my goal. This is actually a really nice product. It is easy to apply with a damp beauty sponge is how I like it best. It blends out really nicely. It's a good color. It's a little dark, but I can definitely make it work. But I do have several other liquid bronzers in my collection, and this one is definitely just the easiest for me to let go of. So even though this is good, I am going to be decluttering this one from my collection. Next thing was the Nudestix Nudies All Over Face Dewy Color in the shade Sweet Peach Peony. And this is a beautiful peachy pink cream blush. That is what it looks like, and I did use this twice, and I feel like the easiest way for me to apply this is take the e.l.f. small stipple brush, run the brush over the top of the product, and then just stipple it onto my skin. That's how I applied it. It worked really well for me. I thought this formula, well, first off, it's so beautiful. It has that beautiful sheen to it. It's nice and pigmented. It applies and blends really easily, and that might be because it's the dewy formula that it's so easy to work with, but I absolutely loved it. I don't think I'm gonna buy any, but if I can get any more mini shades, I will definitely keep them and use them. I was really impressed with this product, and I definitely would recommend it. This is my favorite Nudestix product that I've tried so far. So again, it was the Dewy Face Color Stick in Sweet Peach Peony. My goal was to use this twice. I did use it twice. I just jumped straight into the reviews and forget about the goals part. So next we've got the eye products. So I had this Makeup Revolution foiled eyeshadow in Rebound, which is a really pretty rose gold. My goal was to use this twice. I only used it once. And the first time I used it, it applied pretty easily. I didn't use the liquid. I just used it by itself. It applied very nicely, but this creased really badly on me. It separated on my lid, and that does not tend to happen with me too often. It did happen last month or the month before with the J-Cat Prismetal eye mousses. Those creased too, so I did declutter that as well. So I only used it once because I knew I was going to declutter it at that point. It's a really pretty color, but there are a ton of products out there that would give you that similar effect on the lid that perform and wear better. So that one is going to be decluttered as well. Then I had 2 ColourPop Super Shocks. The first one is this really pretty gold in Cheap Date. It's an ultra glitter. My goal was to use it twice. I only used it once, but I'm also going to be decluttering this one. It is a pretty shade, but I don't wear gold that often, and I have several golds in different eyeshadow palettes, so I'm gonna declutter this one as well. And then my other ColourPop Super Shock shadow is this color As You Wave. It's an ultra metallic finish. My goal was to use this twice. I didn't use it at all, which is terrible. I was really hoping to get some more use out of some of these products when I was on rotation at work, but I wore makeup for the first 2 days and I didn't wear it again after that because I was so tired. I was getting up at 5:30 and I either needed to take a shower or I chose to sleep until 6 o'clock. But after those first 2 days, I just couldn't do it to get up that early to put makeup on anymore. So I didn't get to make as much progress on these items as I wanted to, because I wanted to wear different makeup in my videos. But I'm disappointed in myself I didn't wear it at least once, but this is going to stay in my collection because this is definitely a favorite product of mine. Next, we have the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Shadow in Burnished Sienna. My goal was to use this twice, and I did use it twice. I think once I sheared it out a little bit more, and once I used it more like an opaque layer on my lid. Worked really well. I do like this shade, and I do like the formula, so I will be hanging on to this. Then I had the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Starfire. My goal was to use this twice. I did use this one twice. It is just so pretty. Again, I think I did wear this a little bit more sheared out all over my lid, but I do prefer this when I apply it pretty heavy on the inner corner of my eye. It's nice to line the lashes too, but I feel like I notice it a lot more on that inner corner like that, and I really, really enjoyed it. So this one is going to be staying as well. And the last product was my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eyeliner in Deep In, which is a beautiful turquoise. My goal was to use this one 3 times. I did wear it 3 times. It is a beautiful color, but this runs really, really badly on me, so I am going to declutter it. I'm thinking about buying the Maybelline Lasting Drama Liner in the turquoise shade. That has been discontinued, so I'd have to buy it off eBay, but I love the copper shade so much. I know I'd like the formula, so I'm thinking about it because I do love like a turquoise on the lower lash line in the summer. I don't need it though, so I'm still thinking about it, but this one is going to be going for sure. So for the final result, I didn't meet all of my goals, which is a shame, but I am going to be decluttering 4 of these products from my collection, and I will be keeping the other 4, so I do feel really good about that. So now we have the product I'm going to be using for September, and I have a lot going on here. So we actually have 4 cheek products, which some of these I like just decided right now, and then I have a bunch of things for the eyes. So I originally knew I was going to put in these 2 cheek products. The first is another Nudestix Nudies, but this is an all over face bronze color in Sunkissed. So this is supposed to be a bronzer, but it's very, well, it's dark, but it's very red toned. So I'm going to try this out as a bronzer and maybe also as a blush to see which way I like it best. It might give like a really pretty like sunburn look to the cheeks. My goal is going to be to use this one just twice because I do have 4 liquid blushes. I'm only going to be wearing makeup, you know, probably like 15 times this month. So I'm trying to be realistic with my goals. I know that they're not as like big as I would like them to be, maybe as you would like them to be either, but I'm being realistic. So anyway, I would like to use this twice. We'll see how I like it best. I'm hoping it's just as easy to apply as the blush. I can tell right now it doesn't have as much of a shine, but that's okay. We'll see how it goes. Then I have this liquid blush. This is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Dewy Blush Elixir in the shade Gorgeous Peach. And makes me a little, oh, okay. The pump makes me nervous, so I hope I don't get too much. And let me go ahead and get my makeup wipe ready. Ugh. This formula like has little beads in it, so we'll see if they blend out or if I can notice it on my skin because it's kind of grainy, which is definitely going to drive me crazy. I'm sure that's because of the organic piece of it, but I don't know. Looks pretty, but we'll see how well it applies in the skin. I don't know. The color is prettier in person than it's showing on camera, but I went to wear this one twice as well. I haven't used either of those products before, so I definitely want to develop an opinion on them. Then my other 2 cheek products are things that I just hauled, but I want to test them now to make sure that I want to keep them. So for both of these cream blushes, I want to use them twice. The first one is the Grande Pop Plumping Liquid Blush in Sweet Peach. This is from Grande Cosmetics. The applicator is insane. And I am wearing this today, but I had accidentally already set my under eyes, so it did get like a little funny where my under eye powder and the blush met, so I'll have to be more mindful next time I use it. But the colors Very, very pretty. I really like it. You can see compared to the Nudestix is a little pinker and that's a little more peach, but it is really pretty, but it dries kind of quick. Like I had put like 3 little dots on my cheeks and I went to blend it out immediately and it wasn't blending, which really freaked me out. But on the other cheek, what I had done was I put some on the back of my hand, picked it up with a damp beauty blender and applied it, and that worked a lot easier. So I don't know, it's not blending the easiest on my hand. So we'll see how well it works on the face. So my goal is to use that twice. I might use it one more time, just depending on how it goes, since today felt like, you know, I can't hold it against it. And then the other cream blush is from MAC. This is one of their Glow Play blushes. I'm so excited to use this. And this shade is called Blush Please. And this is what it looks like. It's such a pretty, like, burnt color. Oh, it's my first time swatching it. So beautiful. I love that color. Ooh, it's blending really nicely on my hand, but we'll see how well it blends like over top of foundation. So that's it right there. So beautiful. So again, my goal is to use this one twice as well. For the eyes, we have a lot going on as well. I have 2 gold eye bases that I would like to battle against each other to see which one I want to keep, or maybe I get rid of both. We'll see. And I would like to use each of these 3 times because I'm probably gonna wear like one on each eye 3 times. So the first one is from Nudestix. This is the Magnetic Luminous Eye Color in the shade Guilt. And this is what it looks like. It's more of like a sandy gold color. Very pretty. And the other one is one of the cream shadows from Lorac. It's like called like a luxe cream eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Satin. This is a beautiful gold color with some like copper reflex in it. It's really, really pretty, like in a swatch, but this is a little bit more on the sheer side, which I find to be kind of annoying. So pretty. So you can tell they're definitely different in undertone, but I don't think I need them both. So I am very excited to try these to see which one I decide that I want to keep. When I've applied this one with a brush, it was more sheer, but in that swatch, it worked well. So I might just need to apply it with my finger. But anyway, my goal is to use each of these 3 times, and we'll see which one I decide to keep. Next, I have some ColourPop Super Shock shadows. So I have 3 here. And the first one is in the shade Telepathy. This is an ultra metallic finish. It was created by Kathleen Lights. And I've actually already decided that I just want to declutter this one. I'm not even going to use it. I just know that this is not my kind of shade. And I did recently get something similar from Sydney Grace, so I would rather have that one. So I'm gonna pass this on to a friend. I think I've used it like once. It's still very creamy, but I just don't need it in my life. I'm not as in love with the Super Shocks as I used to be, so I'm trying to whittle down my collection. So that one's gonna go without even being used, which I know sounds kind of silly, but then I've just got 2 others that I wanna wear this month, and I wanna wear each of these just one time, which I know is terrible. Like that's not even a real goal. But if you guys have seen my monthly makeup basket, I have so many things to use this month. And you know, I'm only gonna be wearing makeup, like I said, about 15 days. So I don't know how I'm even gonna wear everything I have once. So it's a shame, but I have so many warm tone makeup products. This is what I have to do to get some use out of everything. So if I can exceed any goals, that would be great, but my Super Shocks, I just wanna use them once each. So this first one is Game Face. It's an ultra metallic finish. This is a beautiful coppery orange color, and I really wanna use this one more. It is incredibly creamy for how old this is. It's so impressive, and I love that shade. And the other color is so unique. This is Moonwalk. This is a beautiful green with like an orange base to it. I way prefer this one to Telepathy. It's so pretty and cool. I'm gonna try to swatch it. Okay, it's not swatching well. So there's Moonwalk, there's Telepathy. It's just really, really pretty on the eye, especially when you pair it with more orange eyeshadows. It picks up that orange base. So pretty. So I would just like to use each of those once. And the last thing I have is this MAC eyeliner. This is one of their eye kohl pencils in the shade Costa Riche, which is a beautiful warm brown color. I love the shade of this, but this runs on me. So I'm gonna play around with this a couple different ways to see how I like it best. My goal is gonna be to use this one 3 times. Again, I wanna do upper lash line, lower lash line, waterline, you know, set it. I want to play around to try to make this work because I don't want to get rid of it because it's MAC, and I still get excited by MAC products, but we'll see what happens. My goal is to use this 3 times. And my last product is a Dose of Colors Set the Tone Cream Liner in the shade Win and Rome. It's a really pretty terracotta color. My goal is going to be to use this one twice. It's such a pretty shade and a really good formula. I'm gonna have to swatch this for you next time. I can't get my finger in the jar to swatch it, but it's a really, really pretty shade, a good formula, and I just want to get some more use out of it, so I would like to use this twice. So a ton of things to be using this month. So really quickly, for my goals, for all 4 of my cream cheek products, I want to use these twice. For my 2 gold eye bases, I want to use these 3 times. The MAC liner, I want to use 3 times. The gel liner, I want to use twice. And then my 2 ColourPop Super Shocks, I want to use 1 time each. So a ton of things to work on this month, but hopefully I will have some good reviews for you guys next month. I'm very excited to try all these things out and get some use out of them. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Again, I apologize that it is late, but I hope you all still enjoyed it. I would love to know if you're doing this project or not, or if you plan on doing it next year. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.